Welcome back to our channel Active Catalysts. Now we will be solving module 3. Okay, first thing, it's very easy from this module only if you understand. I know you all had relations and functions, but the thing is it's not completely same as what you did in 12th class. Okay, so first question is, they have given one relation and two equations where the values of x is specified. We have to find f inverse of 0 and all of this. Now to find this, first let us consider f inverse of 0. So for this equation, that is 3x minus 5 equal to 0, we have to compute because we are finding f inverse of 0. So compute it for equal to 0. What answer you are getting is 5 by 3. Is it greater than 0? Yes. According to condition, yes, the condition is satisfied, which means we can consider this value. Now similarly, for f inverse of 0 only, you consider this equation 1 minus 3x. So when you compute this, you will get something like 1 point something. But they have told whatever answer you get should be less than or equal to 0. But you are getting answer as greater than 0. So we cannot consider 1 by 3. We will consider only 5 by 3. Similarly, for f inverse of 1, you compute this equation equal to 1. For both the equations, substitute as 1 and check the answer. Similarly and so on for all. One more important question here is, they have given combination of minus 6 comma 5. In that case, what you have to do, that we will see now. Okay, simple. Write the given equation in between. Write the left hand side number here, right hand side number here. Now, like whatever middle you can see, right? You can see 3 and 5. So like you have to remove this 5 now. In order to remove this 5, what I can do is I can add 5 on both the sides. So add 5 here, like minus 6 plus 5 will be minus 1. Here also you are adding 5. Minus 5 plus 5 will get cancelled. It will be only 3x. Then 5 plus 5, because adding 5 will become 10. Now what we have, 3. We have to remove this 3. In order to remove this 3, we will divide it by 3. So that 3 and 3 gets cancelled. Here also it is divided by 3. So once when you compute this, you will get this answer. Okay. Similarly, for second equation also you have to do same thing. And one more is here. You can check this by pausing the video. Okay. Then next one, state pigeonhole principle. So if m pigeons, okay, I'll repeat again. If m pigeons occupies n pigeonholes and m is greater than n, then at least one pigeonhole has 2 or more pigeons in it. So try to draw it and analyze rather than me explaining. How you understand this rule, that depends. Okay, it's simple. Like we'll consider there are m number of pigeons with n number of holes where it will go and sit. That's it. Okay, so in our question they have told that prove that in any set of 29 persons means pigeons. Okay, pigeons means n value 29. I think I told you it as n. Okay, it should be n here. Then they have told 5 persons have been born on same days of week. So in week we have 7 days, which means holes, it is 7. How to find the answer now is, okay, please understand, 29 divided by 7 you have to do. Actually we have standard formula, but directly you'll get this answer. You write the standard formula also. Okay, that is nothing but 29 by 7. When you do, you will get like something like 4.1. Now this 4.1 you have to take it as 5. Why? I'll tell you. Okay, like see now, 7 into 4 if you do, you will get 28, but 1 is still remaining, right? So increment this value to be 5. We need 29 in total. We are getting 28. What if you do? Will get 29 plus 1. Then they have given one a values, and they have defined the relation to be a is multiple of b. Okay, A is multiple of B means among this only. Is 1 comma 1? Yes. 2 comma 1? Yes. Just write two sets where A should be the multiple of B. Okay, A should be multiple of B. Then whatever you have written, write it in matrix format. Then write the same matrix in the form of digraph. See, remember, if you're writing digraph, it has self loop. If they ask you to write Hasse diagram, we don't have self loop. Then they will ask this important one. Okay, mostly repeated like thrice or 4 times. Like they'll give two functions like G and H, where they say that three functions are equal. That is A equal to B equal to C. I think I've forgotten to write here. Okay, if this is the condition, then what happens? That is the question. First of all, this is the standard formula. Okay, this first line is the standard formula which you have to know. Then similarly, just like how we have written it for A, they have told it is A is equal to B equal to C. Similarly, like how we have written for A, write it for B, also write it for C. So once you write it, one more standard formula we have, that is this same thing that can be split up and written in the form of h of g of A and h of g of f of A. So g of A is nothing but B and f of A is nothing but C. So this B and C is nothing but some random value D, which gives us the proof. Simple. Okay. Then show that if n plus 1 numbers are chosen from 1 to 2n, then at least one pair add to 2n plus 1. Very simple. What you have to understand here is, like, we have n plus 1 numbers. Okay. Finally, like, you can use either 1 or 2 or 2n. But in the answer you should get 2n plus 1 form. How can you express that? First write this only, 2n plus 1. Same thing, like here you increment 1, you increment it to be 2. Here you add minus 1 because here we are adding plus 1. Here we have to do minus 1 for this part. Here if you add plus 1, it will become 2. For 2n, if you add minus 1, it will become minus 1. Similarly for next term, here you add plus 1, here you add minus 1, like plus of minus 1. Minus 1 was here, it becomes minus 2. Similarly here, now you played with left hand side, right? Now you go with minus part. Same thing, here you apply n minus 1. Then you check for an. These are the possible sets that we will be getting. So these are the only sets containing two numbers and from 1 to n whose sum is 2n plus 1. Since there are only n set, this is n set, 2 of n plus 1 chosen number becomes like belong to some set by pigeonhole principle. Simple. Instead of writing this much, if you write also it will give full marks, but you have to write from pigeonhole principle. I know somewhere it doesn't make sense, but this is the syllabus. According to the textbook, I have written answer. Okay. Draw Hasse diagram representing positive divisors of 72. So whatever 72 divisors are there starting from 1, you have to list. Okay. After you list, like you have to write what are the related things to make the Hasse diagram easy. How to write that I'll tell. Please concentrate. Now among all this, 1 is divisible by how many numbers? All, right? Starting from 1 to 72, all. Similarly, like which are the numbers from which you can divide 2? These are the numbers. Similarly, like which are the numbers we can divide by 3? Similarly, and so on. Write it up to 36. So you will get what are the connectors that you should do. Now what are the connectors that you can use is, now you will understand from here that 72 should be connected to 36. So you can see 72, 36. Also you can see 36 should be connected to 24. Okay, so it is 24. You can write this in any order, but it should make sense. Go like reverse, you will find all the answers. Okay, then 7th one, prove that if any number from 1 to 8 are chosen, then two of them will have their sum as 9. So you have to choose any two numbers from 1 to 8, but answer should be only 9. 1, 8 gives you 9, 2, 7 also gives you 9, 3, 6 and 4, 5 also gives you 9. But we have 8 boxes. We can fill how many now? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So fill 1, 2, 3, 4. Still 4 will be remaining. For that what we have to do? There are 4 number of sets containing exactly 2 elements with their sum 9. Right. Now you understand like how many numbers we used to make 9. It is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Why 5 is, see 6 is divisible by 3, right? So we'll consider only 1. Similarly here also 4 is divisible by 2, so we'll consider that to be belonging to that number only. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are the possible things. So m value is 5, n is 4. N means this value 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4. This is Pigeonhole principle. Write the formula. Okay. We have to find this value of p. So in order to find the value of p here, take this plus 1 this side, minus 1 it becomes. Finally you will get answer to be 2. So at least two numbers will add up to 9. Simple, right? Okay, next one. Okay, they have told ABC is equal to R, and they have told that these are the two equations which are defined. We have to compute the value of this. Okay, it's very simple. First of all, we have to show that it is invertible. In order to show it as invertible, we have this formula. Okay, before finding invertible, I think let us do this part. Okay, yeah, FA and FB are given, right? This is the standard formula. Firstly, what they have asked us to compute GOF. We'll do that. Okay, so GOF of A is nothing but G of f of A. This is standard formula. Okay, and value of f of A is 2A plus 1, which must be equal to f of B, because they have told A is equal to B here. Okay, yeah, so we'll compute this to our equal. Write this much, you'll get 1 marks. Then in second part they have told show that GOF is invertible. In order to show it as invertible, consider this to be 2A1 plus 1 and this is 2A2 plus 1. Now finally you will get A1 equal to A2. Now similarly, let us assume that they have told A is equal to B, right? So same thing here, you imagine that A is equal to B. That means every relations B, I mean subsets, will belong to the relation capital B, which means take 2A plus 1 is equal to B. We will assume that whatever B set is there, that is equal to A. And now you will get some equation for A. Keep it as it is. So if you prove that it can be expressed, first you will say that A1 is equal to A2. Then you will say that for some other relation this must be equal. The one particular relation that will become invertible. Okay. Like here you are satisfying the condition of 1, 1. To satisfy condition of, I hope you know what is invertible. Like if we prove 1, 1 and on to, that is invertible. So here we have proved 1, 1. 1, 1 means like same thing you will consider right here as A1, A2. That is the only difference, like values will change. So A1, A2. Onto is nothing but you are saying that one particular relation is relating to other particular relation equally, because in question they have told. Okay, so that is why you will do this. Now we have to find the value. Like here we have taken f of A1. Here we have to take g of B1. Just change the names. Okay, compute this to be equal. Yes, we are getting equal. Then find onto. Yes, since it is 1, 1 and onto, it is invertible. Same part. Here we have solved it for first value, this one. Then here we have solved it for this one. Two different, right? Okay, once you find for both, then they have told find the GOF inverse. So in order to find the GOF inverse of C, this is the standard formula. Nothing, very simple. What you have to do is consider this one, value of G1 inverse of C, which you have got here. Substitute here, you will get the answer. Okay, then Ninth one, again same thing, they have given two equations, you have to compute the value. I think you can do this, it's easy. Okay, then we have to draw the Hasse diagram where they have told you have to consider the set of divisors which is divisible by 36. Draw the Hasse diagram. Okay, like suppose now let us assume you want to relate 4 with 36. You can indirectly relate it, like if 4 is belonging to 12, 12 is belonging to 36 means 4 is related to 36 also. Simple. Okay, then 11th one we have again simple, like they have told that you have to take relation in such a way that A is multiple of B from 1 to 6. Write all the order, write the matrix, multiply and write the final answer. I think same question I have solved again. Okay, then using pigeonhole we have to find minimum number of person chosen, at least 5 of them will have their birthday. So M is the person, N is months, because they have told in the question only month, same month, so 12 months. So this is the standard formula. M value will be 12, N value will be 12, M value we don't know, we have to find it. Okay, this P you can neglect because we are finding M. Okay, M is only P here, so 49. Okay, then important one, please understand, let A be this one, B be this one, find number of 1 onto functions. See, better than this I have next example, I'll explain that, then you solve this, it will be easy. Okay, here it's a bit complicated, but same, I'll explain first that only, that will be better. Okay, I think it's here. See, they have given two relations, we have to find first one, functions from A to B. To find functions from A to B, formula is B to the power of A, or you can consider this to be N and this to be M, however it's fine, but remember to find function from A to B, formula is B to the power of A, so 6 to the power of 4. Then they have told how many are 1 functions. To find 1 functions, formula is B factorial divided by B minus A factorial. Okay, substitute the values. Then again B to A. Here we have found A to B, it is 6 to the power of 4. They have told us to find B to A, so 4 to the power of 6. Then one more important one, how many are onto. To find onto functions we have this S value. Now you already know 6 comma 4. How 6 comma 4? A value and B value. Write it as it is. Then this is the formula. Okay. So once you compute the value of this, you will get 65. Then 65 should be multiplied with 41 to get this answer. Why 41? You have to take NCR. Yeah, we had stopped here, right? Okay, we have to prove it as equivalence. Okay, they have given one set, we have to prove it as equivalence. So in order to prove it as equivalence, they told us to consider these two equations. So if you are considering these two equations, just tell that x1 plus y1 equal to x1 plus y1 reflexive. That itself is the condition for reflexive, right? Then symmetric, if you want to prove x1 plus y1 equal to x2 plus y2, or you can reverse it, same answer you will get, like x1 y2 then x2 y1, same thing. And then you can even prove it for transitive. Here you will consider three equations, x1 x2 x2 x3, means x1 x3. I hope you know what is transitivity. If you don't know, then somewhere you are in danger, because we had it in DBMS also, right? Even normal, like from 12th only we had. Okay, the next part we have is determine equivalence class for 2 comma 4, right? So 2 comma 4 is simple, like in given question you substitute x to be 4 and y to be x to be 2 and y to be 4. Once you substitute, you will get 6. Now in the given set, like by combining which two values you can form 6, right? Write that given set, that is itself is equivalence class. Then consider function. Okay, they have given two function. We have to find the inverse and prove this. For every question, to find the inverse and proving steps are same as what I've explained previously. I know it feels like doesn't making sense, but give some time, solve it. Like spend at least half an hour for cough and for concept, you will understand. Do not worry, it's easy. Okay, again it's simple. They have given one particular relation. Write the matrix, write the diagraph. For diagraph, we have to write incoming and outgoing edges in degree and out degree. So in degree is nothing but how many things are coming inside, out degree is nothing but how many like from one node, how many nodes are pointing outside. Now I'll consider example. I want to find the in degree of 4. So how many arrows are coming inwards? 1 2 3. So in degree of 4 is 3. Suppose if you want to find out degree, you have to tell like how many points are going outside. Is anything going outside from 4? Any arrows going outside? No, right? So it will be 0. Then similarly we have solved one more question where you have to consider the set in such a way that x must be divided by 3. Then obviously x should be greater than 3, right? So like that you combine and form the essay diagram. Then one more, again it is finding Goff and fog concept. I hope you will do it. Okay, here important one, please understand this. They have told that prove that if 30 dictionaries, total number of dictionaries, let me write here, contains total of this many pages, right? Total of this many pages they have told now. Okay, then at least one of dictionaries must have at least 2045 pages. At least means equal to, remember it can be 2045 or greater than also. At least means so greater than or equal to 2045. So let us assume that none of the dictionaries has 2044 pages. Okay, first we have to assume wrong, then only we'll get right answer in this kind of questions. So why 2044 is they have told we need the answer to be 2045. Now let us assume 2044, then obviously it will contradict and we will get correct answer, right? So then they have told 30 dictionaries, so multiply this with 30, you will get this. So when you multiply this with 30, you'll get something this answer. But in answer like question they have given total page should be 61,000, but we are getting like more answer. So this is the contradiction that we are getting. So our assumption is wrong, so this is correct. So we have proved. Okay, then this one I have already solved, finding number of relations. Then 21st one, let f and g be functions. Okay, again same thing, we have to find the value of fog and Goff and solve. Suppose if you are finding this, like you can skip this. Okay, you can skip this in the exam, but don't do this, it's easy. You should spend some time in Goff and fog. First proof if you learn, no, you can learn everything, just like how you learn mathematical induction, and you will understand all the similar sums. Okay, then again this is also same, I have solved this thrice. Okay, so I think in 22 you have to minus 3, you get 19. Hardly 19 questions are there from module 3. That's it. I have included all like supplementary paper, June July paper, December paper, 2 PYQs, sorry, 2 model papers. So this much I have covered everything. I hope like this much is enough for you. Do not go to like prepare anything else. Prepare with same questions. If they give in place of dictionary as magazine, you should be able to solve. Okay, they'll make only this much small changes. Question pattern they'll give same. Even in the discrete mathematics textbook, if you see, all question patterns are same. Only like entities like dictionaries, library, that is the only thing that they have given change. Like if you have understood the way I am teaching you, even if they change the question, you will be able to solve. I can guarantee you this. Okay, so don't take stress, complete this well. We'll meet in the next video for the next module, 4th and 5th. Definitely I'll complete it very soon. Try not to skip any of the questions because these questions are already repeated multiple times. especially like it's easy. They will not ask you simple like reflexive symmetric and all, but you can definitely like assume one question is sure for Hasse or digraph.